Hi, I'm Paige, and I did my research proposal on how improvisational comedy can be a coping tool for teachers that are dealing with mental distress or anxiety during COVID-19. So, what I decided to do was look first at the background of teacher anxiety and kind of get a better understanding of how teacher mental health was looking um, as a whole. And what I found was a lot of teachers deal with anxiety or similar types of mental distress on a daily basis. And then this was all increased when COVID hit and they had to make a rapid transition to becoming virtual teachers and creating virtual classrooms. So from that, I thought of things in my own life that have helped me cope as a teacher. And one of my many, different hats I wear is I also am part of an improv team. And I thought about how I incorporate improv comedy into my teaching routine and how it helps me cope and kind of deal with the changes that life presents us with. From there, I expanded on it and found some really amazing and interesting articles that talked about the benefits of improv and how it can be a key factor in a lot of people's lives to help them reduce stress and reduce some of the issues that come when facing unprecedented situations or the unknown. So I went ahead and I expanded on those articles and found it really, really interesting to see how many people were using improv as almost a form of therapy. And I was able to expand on that even further and think about how we could apply this in our classrooms as a teacher and how we could use this as a coping mechanism. So I thought about using a different method of taking both a qualitative and a quantitative stance and looking at this as observing teachers and using interviews to understand where they are in the beginning of the process and then after exposure of practicing improv and having that coaching, and then observing them after to see the difference, in addition to looking at it on a scientific and psychological level and measuring their overall well-being and health before when they were trying to manage stress on their own, and then after when they had coping skills that improv provided them. So it's a little bit of a different approach of using both the qualitative and quantitative, but I think it's important that we see both the observation side of it, but also the scientific side, seeing if there are those benefits there. I really had fun coming up with this idea, and the more research I found, I kept getting more and more excited about it. So I hope you guys enjoy it too. Thanks.